This story is called The History of the Vacuum Cleaner. I wrote this January 24th, 2020. Yep. According to this here story, some vacuum cleaners can do with and or without electricity. Probably since before we considered a vacuum cleaner to clean carpets, we did have to rely on other things besides that, like the very first first carpet beer was announced in Birmingham, England, in 1599 as the ending of the 16th century, and not to be confused with the 1600s. Yep. Let's see. And I'm guessing by another 158 years later, after the carpet beer was announced, that was when the famous broom maker designed his own flat broom, so it's easier to clean our floors with. His name was Levi Dickinson. He was the greatest. Well, I'm guessing he was the greatest broom maker around since 1797, since the 18th century, and not to be confused with the 1800s. Yep. The first mechanical carpet sweeper from Boston was a man named Hiram H. Herrick. He wanted to design he wanted to design something to sweep the carpets. Instead of using a broom, how about a carpet sweeper? Well, in this century, we have motorized carpet sweepers, but we didn't have that back then since 1858 and 1859. Yep. Yep. During the 1860s, the first the 1860s was when the first vacuum vacuuming devices were considered made by hand than by machine. Well, let's see. At the ending of the 1860s, there was a man named I.W. McGaffey. He invented his first belt-driven vacuum, but I don't think it was motorized back then, since it was built since 1860. It was first built in 1869, just 7 years before Bissell made carpet sweepers. But in 1883, they opened their manufacturing plant, so they could afford manufacturing vacuum cleaners. Yep, some vacuum cleaners can be powered by feet. Yeah, some vacuum cleaners can be powered by feet. Just by standing on it, so the hose is operated by hands to clean the carpet. It might not be it might not be the appropriate way to do it, but it was considered that since then, since we can afford a working vacuum cleaner. Yep. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yep. Well, sometime after that, in August 30th, 1901, Mr. Herbert Cecil Booth changed all that, and he invented a traveling vehicle so it could be pulled by horses as holding his giant-sized vacuum cleaner. Since it's not as suitable for the homeowners, but it has to be parked outside. That was way before he served Goblin as inventing some indoor cleaners like we do have now. Yep. Oh, I get this. Back in 1905, there was a company named Dirt Devil. There was a company named Dirt Devil with the trade name Royal. They staged a van cleaner with the direct fan motor. Some van cleaners can have the same exact thing. Yep. I'm just gonna skip on to the story. Yep. Oh. Well, back in 1907, James Spangler had an old carpet sweeper, and he noticed that there is what, and he noticed, and also he noticed the ceiling fan had a small size motor, and he thought, if a fan motor can power a ceiling fan, why not a carpet sweeper? So, back in June 2nd, 1908, Mr. Hoover Sr. Recreated Spangler's sweeper, so it's now called the vacuum cleaner, and created the family business called the Electric Suction Sweeper Company, but it was shortened for the Hoover Company in 1922. Yep, Give Vacuums like Eureka first started in 1909 since the non-electrical models at the time, and their electric business was sometime in 1910, but I'm guessing there's some vacuums around that time. Yep. And that's it. Well, thanks for watching a video called Vacuum Cleaners of All Eras. Bye.